everyone, welcome to another video for SimonsStamp.com. I'm starting out today with some supplies from the February card kit from Simon Says Stamp. I'm using some cardstock from the kit. I'm just scoring it so it will be a side folding card, but with the being landscape. So the card's going to be like this, and I'm going to open it up because I'm going to be doing a bunch of stamping. The colors I've chosen today are all from Hero Arts, and I will share the colors with you as I stamp them. I'm using this stamp set from the card kit. It's the Thinking of You stamp set. Before I get to the stamping, I have some masking paper that I've cut a circle out of, and it's just the right size to put this dot circle stamp. And I'm going to be putting my sentiment in there, so I'm going to put the mask right over here. Just right there. Probably won't be able to see it on camera, but that's where it's at. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of stamping. And it's going to go off the top and bottom edges of the card. So I'm going to put that right there. And now I'm going to start stamping. The first color I'm going to use is Hero Arts Shadow Ink in Navy. And I'm just going to get this perfectly straight on the card front. The next color I'm using is Ultra Pink. The inspiration for these colors come from the pattern paper in the kit. Next I'm using Hero Art Tide Pool. Then Soft Cantaloupe and Soft Pink. I'm going to turn this so I can see a little bit a different way of the way I'm doing it. And now I'm going to start going back in the opposite direction. So now I'll go back to Soft Cantaloupe. Alright, this is the last row, or the last column. Alright, now I'm going to take that mask off. If I can get it off. There we go. Alright, and I have my circle. Alright, when you're using a circle stamp like this that has the center missing, I like to go ahead and just let it kind of go back to its usual shape. Put it on my work surface, and then press my mount onto it, whether it's a block or a compact stamp press. That makes sure that the circle is still perfect. So I'm going to be doing some embossing, so I'm using my Embossing Magic powder bag from Inkadinkado, and I'll just spread that right there. Using Versamark, and ink that up. Then I'm stamping this circle perfectly in that space. Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and put some gold embossing powder on this before I stamp the regular sentiment. Alright, and before I emboss it, go ahead and stamp the sentiment as well. I'm using the UR from the stamp set. And I'm going to be doing that in Versamark ink as well. And I want this sort of near the top of the circle because I'm going to be putting the rest of the sentiment kind of below. So I'll put that near the top. And then I'll use the same piece of scratch paper and the same Ranger Superfine Gold embossing powder to add embossing powder to the top there. There we go. While I have all of the embossing powder out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the rest of the sentiment. Use a powder bag for that. And then Versamark ink. Now I'll put that over on this one side of the navy cardstock from the kit. I'll do the same gold embossing powder. Cut that off, and I'm going to do a banner shape. All right, and that's going to go right down there on some foam adhesive. And just a couple foam squares should do it. All right, just because I want to break up some of this pattern, I'm going to add a little bit of the pattern paper that's in the kit, and my card is warping a little bit, so I might have to put it under a book or something for a while. But I'm just going to adhere this to the very bottom of the card. And I'll just start from the fold and bring that all the way over and trim off the excess. I'll fold that card over. And I'm going to round that top corner with the 1/2 inch corner rounder on my corner chomper. And that is the card for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.